This is the best simple sugarcane farm for your world. This farm works on both Bedrock and Java on 1.21.7. Although this farm isn't crazy, it will absolutely produce more than you will ever need, and it's extremely cheap to build. Alright, so for this farm you're going to need 16 sugarcane, 16 observers, 16 pistons, 8 redstone dust, 16 rails, 1 powered rail, 2 water buckets, 1 minecart with hopper, 1 chest, 1 redstone torch, and a stack of blocks or glass, depending on how you want it to look. I like to use glass because it just looks a little bit better. Alright, so the first step is to dig out a 3 by 8 hole. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And just dig that out. And make sure it's 2 blocks deep. After you're done, it should look like this. Next, dig out a hole in the wall on both sides. Okay. And come over to the edge, it doesn't matter what side, and dig down 2 blocks. Place a chest in the bottom, and shift-click a hopper on top of it so the hopper goes into the chest. Now come over to the other side, and break a hole in the wall, and place a redstone torch. You can then place your powered rail next to the redstone torch, and you should see that it gets powered. You can then go around in a circle with your rails, and make sure it goes all the way around on top of the hopper. You need to shift on top of the hopper to place it, and just complete the circle. And after you're done, it should look like that. You can then come over here and place your minecart with hopper on the powered rail and give it a push. And you should see that it starts to move in circles. And if you did everything correctly, it should loop forever. Alright, the next step is to dig out 2 trenches like this. Each trench should be 8 blocks long and 1 block away from the hole. Alright, and it should look something like that. You can then place water on both trenches and plant your sugarcane on the inside part of your water. It should now look something like this. After that, you can go ahead and fill in this big hole here. It will look like this. And the next step is to place down your pistons. So to place your pistons, make sure you're standing inside of the sugarcane and place them on the outside part of your thing here. Make sure they're facing outwards. That's why you have to stand inside the sugarcane, so that they push outwards. And if you did it correctly, the wooden part of the piston should be facing outwards. Next, you can go up and do your observers. Stand on the inside this time, and ideally you want to shift and just place them along on top of your pistons. If you do that correctly, you'll notice that the little eyes are facing outwards with the wooden part of the pistons. And just repeat that for both sides. And after you're done that, it should look like this. You can now go and place a layer of blocks between the pistons and place 8 redstone connecting all of the observers. And after you've done that, the farm is actually complete. Now you do need to add something to stop the items from just flying out here and getting lost. So you can actually go ahead and just place some glass on top of the water here. And just do that all the way around. Make sure it's 3 blocks tall so nothing can get out. You don't want to lose any sugarcane. Now remember, this doesn't have to be glass. This can be any solid block. But glass just looks better in my opinion. Now you can just do that for both sides. Alright, so now that that's done, you can actually go down here, and if you dig down a few blocks, you'll actually find your chest. And you can place 2 more glass blocks here, so that you can actually see your little hopper minecart moving around. And just make a little staircase out so you can actually access your chest, because this chest is going to be where you get all of your sugarcane when it's done growing. And the last step is to just place a couple blocks here to make it look a bit nicer. That way you won't be seeing all of this ugly redstone in your world. And if you do that, your sugarcane farm is complete. If you found this tutorial useful, consider leaving a like and subscribing so you can see more videos just like this one.